Hi everyone, this is Christina and I am back for my kind of week 14 and a half gastric bypass RNY update. Um, I feel like I start out every video with saying, oh, it's been a while, but yeah, it's been a couple weeks. But good news is that I am in my own apartment, so I don't really have an excuse now as to why I haven't updated consistently. So, before I get into this week's update, I just want to go over my stats. So, on November 9th, 2016, I had gastric bypass surgery at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago, Illinois, under Dr. Jeffrey Franza. My highest weight ever recorded was 400 pounds back in May of 2016. When I went in for surgery in November, I was 372.6. I don't remember what I was in my last video, but I will tell you, for my week 14 weigh-in, which was February 15th, I weighed 320 pounds, well, 320.2. And so this morning when I stepped on the scale, I was 316.8. So I think that's like 3.4 pounds or 2 pounds or something like that. And so weigh-in isn't officially until Wednesday, but since I'm doing this on a Monday, I just figured I'd give you my weight today. So yeah, been doing pretty good thus far. I've officially surpassed 80 pounds down since my highest weight. So that's pretty cool. Like as I mentioned in my last video, I don't feel any different, but I will definitely take these milestones as they keep coming, and I'm not complaining. But so let's talk about what I've done over the last few weeks. So actually, I went out for my best friend's birthday, and so like I tried this new like contouring thing, and like right here when I was like trying to contour my jaw, like I broke out all right here, and it's a couple spaces right there, like, and I like this camera because you can't really tell. So it makes my skin look amazing, but yeah, it's awful. So don't put stuff on your face is what I'm getting at, because it's awful and it does awful things. But anyway, so what have I been doing? So I think the biggest thing that has been going on is that I have, well, not this week, but last week, over the past couple of weeks, I've been like slacking incredibly on like going to the gym. Like I would go once a week or maybe once or twice a week, and like that would be it. And so I felt like that was reflective in like the pounds lost every week. Like I went from like losing like 4.8 pounds and then like 3.5 pounds or 3 pounds or something like that, and then it dropped to like 2.5 pounds, which on its own is still amazing and it's still a feat. But it's like I know that I could be doing much better, and because I work in an office and I'm in front of a computer. I mean, I do some running around, but for the most part, I'm, sitting in meetings or sitting in front of my computer. So, for 8 hours of the day, I'm very sedentary. And so the key for me and my lifestyle, is to stay in the gym. Like that's how I'm mostly burning calories. So not going to the gym or going once or twice a week is just not an option for me. Like in order for me to maximize the effects of this tool, I absolutely have to be in the gym on a consistent basis, 4 to 5 times a week, and making sure that while I'm in there, I'm like going hard, because I don't have time, to be in there for 2 hours and only burn 600 calories. Like who has the time? So that, and then the second thing is that I have been, since I moved, I want to say it's been like 3 weeks. It could be longer, but I'm going to say 3 weeks. Like I have been slacking on taking my vitamins. And when I say slacking, I mean like totally forgetting. Um, because when I moved into my new place, like they were still in my suitcase. And I totally forgot that they were like in the separate compartment. And so I was just like, whatever, whatever. And then I was in Target, I want to say, and where I saw that that protein water was in the across the aisle from where the vitamins are, and that kind of jogged my memory. And I was like, shit, when's the last time I fucking took my vitamins? So I've been awful at that, but I have my pill organizer, and so yesterday I started to set it up for this week so I can just, have it with me as I, did previously, so I can get on the ball with that because it's been 3 months, and it's about time that I actually go get my lab work done to see how my vitamin levels are. But now I feel awful because I'm like, well, for the last month I haven't been taking anything, so they could be god awful. So we'll see. Plus, I still have to find a bariatrician and a primary care doctor in Philadelphia. So if anyone is in the city, and you have like a recommendation for a bomb ass doctor or bariatrician, send me a message because I don't feel like searching myself because I'm lazy. But other than that, I think everything has been going pretty good. I don't really have any issues. I did end up I have been eating a little bit more carbs, like not a lot. I still try to stay under 50, but I did buy this, I think it's called Mission. I think that's the brand, but they have these low carb wraps. And so I have been craving pizza because pizza is my family and I love it so much. And I've given it up essentially, but I was like, I'm really craving it and I don't want to eat just some cheese off the top. That's no fun. So when I got these wraps, I kind of use them as the crust. And I guess it's very similar to the skillet pizza that a lot of people do, where they just put all the toppings in the pan and kind of just cook it that way. But I was like, nah, that's it's still just cheese. I need something else. So that's essentially what I use the wrap. I'll take one wrap, and I think each wrap has 4 net carbs. And so I'll put some marinara sauce and put my cheese on it, and then I put it in the oven, and it solves my craving for having a pizza. It's like a fake me out pizza, so can't complain. It gets the job done. So I had that for 3 nights in a row for dinner. Because that's how I am. I'm craving it, and then I eat it, and then I probably won't eat it again for 6 months. Also, I have been doing really well with my water intake, which I'm excited about. And I have been getting my protein in through food and not so much protein supplements, which is awesome. I don't know, and it's just become second nature. I don't even have to really worry about it. Oh, did I hit my protein goals today? Because it's of course I hit my protein goals. Why wouldn't I? So that's cool. What else? I think one of the biggest things that has happened, and I always talk about it, is I like to see progress in a lot of areas, not specifically scale victories or whatever. So I've been killing it on the elliptical. I went for 30 minutes the other day, which is amazing. And the way that I use the elliptical and the arc trainer and things like that is very similar to how I use the bike. I do a lot of hit intervals because otherwise it just gets boring. It's kind of like the treadmill. You're just walking there, but you're not going anywhere. You're standing in place. And it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. But yeah, so what I do for the elliptical is I'll start off for the first 2 minutes and just kind of warm up and do whatever. But then I'll do 90-second sprints where I'll go hard, go up to 8.5 speed or whatever. And then I'll drop back down to my normal 5 It's generally like somewhere between 5 and 5.8. And I'll just like kind of go back and forth. And I do that for, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever. And I find that like any longer than that, and I'm just like I start losing interest. So I usually cap it somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes. I think it'll be cool to, be able to do it for like an hour, but honestly, just realistically, I just don't think I'm interested. I just don't think that I'm interested in doing something like that. So, yeah, so then I started doing the arc trainer, and I do the arc trainer very similarly. I do the hit intervals where, I kind of like do my regular pace, and then I basically do an intense, minute or 90 seconds or whatever the case may be to kind of like break it up because, like I said, otherwise I'll just be bored. So I've been doing that. I've been doing a lot of strength training. I've been working a lot on my legs. I've been working a lot on my arms. And so when I do my like pull downs, it's great because I think I'm up to like 90 something pounds now, whereas literally before 30 pounds was like too much for me. Like I was just like, this is insane. Why am I trying to do this? Who am I? Like I'm not He-Man. But like now, like I feel like I've worked that strength up. I mean, I don't know if I'll like if I was to like lay down and like do like the bar weights, I don't know how that would go. But as far as like pull downs and the chest press and the shoulder press and stuff like that, it's been going really well. So I'm excited about that, and hopefully, by the time the summertime comes, I can really see a difference as far as the stuff that I'm able to like carry or pick up or handle as far as weights are concerned. So that's cool. Other than that, honestly, that's it. I don't really have much else to talk about. So, I don't know if I'm gonna update on Wednesday because it's literally 2 days from now, and I don't think any that much will change. But who knows? Maybe I'll see you. Maybe I won't. Bye.